crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
The penetrator. Come on, look, because I always went the farthest into the target, goddammit. Libya, Tunisia, Lebanon. It was me, pal. I was always first in, last out.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to. But it's vulnerable out in the open.
Its blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Destruction, Odega Outlaw! The Rich of British Chris Persia! But it's a Chronos and badass gold! The Lady Arwen Avalon! BJ Ronnie G! Shockwave! Michael Gonzalez! Company! Psychodorm 9! Badass and Nighthawk! Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass! Bill TMNT! Psychodorm 9! Michael Gonzalez! Greetings, program! Fitzgerald the Derelict! Knockety draws with a skull and tuck and roll!
Good morning, everybody. How is everybody out there doing? I'm pulling my mic in a little bit, just a little bit. Make sure it's working right. Good morning. And good morning to my co-host, the one, the only, the new star of the D Plus series, the Mexalorian. Let's welcome Mexican Iron Man. Good morning. How are you today?
The crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wired. I think we lost him.
I'm on my first cup of
Oh,
coffee.
there he is.
Hello?
There he is.
Hello?
Hello.
Is this thing working?
Yes, it is.
I can't tell if this thing's working or not.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yes, rumors abound. I am here to set the record straight. Mexican Iron Man has announced I will have a new show on Disney Plus called The Mexalorian. I'm very excited about this announcement. Although there's been nothing, there's no budget approved. And although there's no cast, there's no crew, there's no director assigned, nor showrunner. This is a rumor that I am independently verifying from my own sources. One of them is codenamed Bambino. And I will be starring in my new series, Disney Plus. It will be streaming in, let me think of it, August 2020. What year are we in now, right now, Loki? 23?
23.
Okay.
How do you not know what year it is? You're a tax guy.
Dude, Dude, tax deadline is less than 7 days. I don't want to fucking hear it right now. Okay, I'm a little off right now. A little Mexican Iron Man's a little off. And plus, right now I'm being an actor in Hollywood. I've taken off my tax hat. I'm an actor in Hollywood, which means I'm a fucking moron and a retard. So yeah, I said the R word on screen. I don't give a shit. Anyway, I'm announcing my new series. It's going to be exciting, and it will chronicle the adventures of. Now, some people are asking me, "What is a Mexalorian?" Well, first of all, he's part Mexican, and the Alorian part is vague because we don't know if that means because of my metachlorians, or does that mean because I'm a Mandalorian, or maybe I'm both. I don't know. So it'll be debuting, and let's see, we're in 23 right now. How about Christmas of 2024? There we go. I picked a date.
That's fast.
Yeah, well, we don't really have many scripts. We're letting KK write the script, so we're not expecting a whole lot right now.
Oh God.
Yeah. So KK, yeah.
We don't shelve anything, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope, we don't. We're not shelving Mexican Iron Man nor his series, The Mexalorian, because the Mexalorian is going to be groundbreaking. It's going to feature for the first time a brownie. Yes, I said brownie. And there will be a Latino in the lead role, but that knows how to speak English, unlike certain other Disney Plus shows. This series will feature a Latino that actually knows how to enunciate and does not talk with accent, and you cannot tell what he's saying in the Star Wars. Jesus Christ!
I said good day.
Whatever. I see you, Psycho Dwarf 9. Did Mexican Iron Man just come out as trans Mandalorian? No, I didn't. Listen to that. Hey, you be nice to me. I just woke up.
Mexitrosexual.
Nope.
Mexitrosexual. From 6. Mikey is the Mexitrosexual.
No, 6. No, stop that. You stop that right now. You stop it right now.
But we have video.
Of what? Fuck, I walked right into that one, didn't I? I set up my own. I set up your joke of me. Golly, I didn't even see that one coming. So that's what happens when
we have video.
I can't even believe, now that we do these shows at 9 a.m. East Coast time, I can't even believe that we used to do these shows at 6 a.m. California time.
No, you used to do them 6 a.m.
Oh, that's right.
I've always done them at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
No sex. So Mexican Iron Monk.
Oh, Keely Chow, member for 6 months as a member chat. He says, Mexican Iron Man, thank you in the A's for Sean Murphy. He had a walk-off 2-run home run in the bottom of the 10th last night. Go Braves. Okay, you know what? I love you, Keely Chow, but fuck that shit.
What's wrong?
God, being an A's fan is...
I thought you were an A's fan.
I am an A's fan. He's a Braves fan. And freaking in the last year or two, they've taken all of our good players, the Braves have.
Oh, yeah.
We got nothing. Nothing.
I didn't think they were the Braves anymore.
Want to hear something ridiculous about May? If you didn't think the Oakland A's could hit a new low, here's the new low. It was announced 2 days ago that since opening day, our minor league team has had 5 times as many fans in their minor league stadium as we have in our freaking MLB Oakland Coliseum. God, look, being an A's fan is a labor of tolerance, not love. Ugh.
Arwen Avalon says, Loki, my spawn finally made one of your morning shows.
Which spawn?
Her spawn, her child.
How's that? Well, I don't understand.
Her kiddo.
What does that mean?
It means her kid finally made a morning show. This is her kid. Unless I'm mistaken in some way. This one, right, Aaron? Yes?
Oh.
Hello. Good morning. Percival. That's how you say it. Percival.
Oh, I better stop cursing if there are children listening.
No, she's older. Adult spawn.
Oh, okay. I really should drink coffee at least an hour before I do
Just
this.
a little bit.
I really should drink coffee at least 15, 20 minutes before I start the show. At least. But I can't. God, I can't sleep at night. I'm so stressed out with work right now. Freaking tax season. Anyway, where are we? What do we want to talk about? What's going on in the world today?
You and your cub.
My Cub? What are you talking about? I'm not a Cubs fan.
No, your cub. See?
Oh, for
Wolf,
God's
wolf
sake.
and cub. Well, you said that you're
Wait a
gonna
minute.
have
Is that an elf right there? Or is that.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
Your cub. Thank you, Chris Persia, for this
Oh.
for this morning.
That's a good
yeah,
one.
it's the Mexalorian and his cub, Alf.
That is a good one. That is a
You
good
and your
one.
cub. We'll talk about you and your cub, wolf and cub, this morning, going out to wrangle.
Oh, you.
I don't know, whatever you're gonna wrangle, but
Good job, Chris Persia.
Magic Mags with $5 super chat says for the Mikey Coffee Fund.
Why, thank you. Why,
Or
thank
the
you.
Mikey Coffee Fund.
You know
And
who
this
I
one,
mean?
go ahead.
Go ahead. And this one what? Thank you, Mags. Love you.
This one's just for you, Mags. Skull! Dun 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 dun. We need to get you overlaid over Arnold's face. That way even more of the ladies can see the wondrous wonders of Mexican iron dong.
No, Mexican Iron Man. You're getting it wrong.
Oops.
Yeah. I'm sure you didn't mean to slip up like that. But yes, the Mexalorian will feature the adventures of Mexican Iron Man as he traverses the galactic universe. And I will single-handedly fix Star Wars, and I will return it to greatness. I don't know how. I don't know when. But I'm going to try. I don't know how. I just need a Disney Plus show, and I can fix everything.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down with Mando and say, Mando, sit down right here. Okay, let me introduce you. Let me teach you about something. Let me teach you about a concept called having some balls. And I'm not talking about the one that your little green guy rolls around in. I'm talking real balls, Mando balls. So we're going to get some toxic masculinity. We're going to have ourselves a red pill alpha male discussion intervention with the Mandalorian guy. Right. And then I'm going to sit down Bo-Katan and say, Bo, look, I've been lusting after you since Battlestar Galactica, babe, but you got to chill the fuck out here. You got to chill the fuck out on this thing here. You guys just settle down with your, I want to rule everybody and boss babe. You need to settle down, Bo-Katan. Just don't stop worrying about the lightsaber, the dark saber. You got to calm the fuck down. Dark saber isn't that important. Daddy Mexalorian has his own dark saber he can let you use. In fact, you can wield Daddy's brown dark saber anytime you want, Bo-Katan. Giggity. Ha! See what I did there, Loki? Ha!
Oh my God.
And then I'm gonna say, Bo, let me teach you some real skills that you're gonna need in the universe. Something that'll be practical, something that'll make me happy, and teach you some life skills. Okay, let's start with this, Bo. Okay, forget about the forge and don't talk to that bitch. She's just gonna make you more of a Karen. Bo, come here. Okay, over here. I'm gonna take her to the intergalactic Mexalorian kitchen. I'm gonna say, okay, here's the fridge. Now, here I'm gonna teach her. Here's how you make a sandwich.
Dude, she's gonna split you from neck to nuts.
Nope, because I'm a Mexalorian. I cannot be defeated. I see my sombrero, as you see in the picture. Show my sombrero again. The Chris Persia picture. See the sombrero? There you go. See that? Can everybody hear me? All right. So what we have here is that sombrero is actually made of Beskar steel. It's just spray painted, Mexican style. Just use some good old graffiti paint, and that's out of Beskar steel. So she ain't doing shit to me, even with her little freaking dark saber. And I'm gonna say, yeah. I say, baby doll, Daddy's gonna make you a bath and give you a foot rub, chill you out, and then you're gonna make a sandwich, and we're gonna sit down and watch ourselves some OG Star Wars, so we can fix this universe the right way.
You have a message from
What? A Dig Outlaw for $5 says Mexalorian, leader of the window jumping space ninja shaved Ewoks, here to save the day. Wait, what? No. What is he talking about? No. Leader. No. What?
The window jumping space ninja shaved Ewoks. You're a shaved Ewok.
No, I'm not shaved. I'm not shaved. I'm Native. I got Native American blood. Like I hardly have any hair on my body. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what Ewoks were supposed to represent.
No, Ewoks are furry ass fucking wildebeest. I hate Ewoks. I know. I remember that.
Fire bows and arrows and
I fucking hate Ewoks. I hated Ewoks in that movie. I still hate Ewoks to this day.
Thank you, Adega Outlaw, for that $5 super chat. This one's just for you, Skull. Out the window.
By the way, I have breaking news and a rumor as to when KK is leaving. You ready?
You didn't just do that.
Yeah, never.
Nothing is shelved. Nothing is shelved. Nothing is shelved.
Bro, did you see that interview when she got interviewed by Yahoo Finance? She looked like she was gonna fucking laser strike that bitch in the midsection with
nothing is shelved.
Bro, when she said that, did you look at her eyes? I thought she was gonna pull out a lightsaber and just gut that fucking interviewer.
Oh my god.
Nothing shelved. Okay, Karen KK. Okay, nothing shelved. And then, bro, that bitch hates Kevin Feige. You could tell. Could you tell?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like there, Kevin didn't have any an idea. Nothing came to me. That's not going nowhere. I'm like, wow. Let me tell you, I've been around enough Karen White chicks before. Although I've since improved my dating choices in life. I've been around enough Karens like that to know she A, didn't want to be asked that question, and B, that bitch was lying and dodging. Oh
yeah, we don't shove anything. It's just not the right time.
Dude.
It's not the right time. It's
My
not the right time.
My favorite
it's not the right time.
My funniest thing that I've heard recently was Nick when he came up with the whole boom canceled. Have you heard him do that one yet? You haven't heard boom canceled?
No, I haven't heard boom canceled.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. Boom canceled.
I'll probably hear it in the next couple of weeks because you should be here for retro. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
So it was like talking about the list of like all the shit that like Disney announces that never had to happen. Boom, canceled. But that won't happen with the Mexalorian new Disney Plus series. That shit's happening. It's for real. You heard it here from my secret source, codenamed Bambino.
Yeah, so you got the secret source from Bambino.
Yeah,
Bambino, the Wonder Dog.
Bambino, the Wonder Chihuahua, half Chihuahua, half Yorkie. His breed is called a Chorkie. I've since learned he's called a Chorkie. So yeah, and I woke up this morning thinking, who do I have to blame for Keiki? Do I have to blame Iger? No. Do I have to blame? I have a very unpopular opinion. You ready?
Go ahead.
I blame Steven Spielberg and I blame George Lucas because they enabled this bitch.
Yep.
This chick started out. Magitech Mags, I see what you typed in there. Mikey's type is the married kind. I saw that. I see you, Mags. You stop that right now.
Yeah. If it's not married, he's not interested.
Mags, that's not true.
That is true.
No, it's not true.
Yes, it is. If you're
Since
not married,
when? Since when?
Since all the window jumping stuff.
Name one time. No, whoops. Hold on. Name 2 times.
Yeah.
Wait. Name 2 times I've ever been with a married chick. Wait.
It's complicated. It's
name
complicated,
one,
Mikey. It's complicated.
Name one time I was with a married chick and knew she was married. Aha.
Yeah, the first one.
Right. I didn't know she was married.
But you knew that one was married. Not the first one, not this last one.
What last one?
First one.
What last one? There's no last one.
Yeah, the one that was back in your what when you got out of the one you off her ass in your old office. Yeah. Anyway.
Was she married?
Mm-hmm.
She was?
Mm.
You're just making shit up. See now? Now you're messing with me to make me think that happened. All right, stop gas. Okay, hold on, Mr. Gaslight.
She said she was divorcing.
Well, no, that was after the fact. That's when the
Oh,
question. That's
shit.
when Mexican Iron Man said, maybe I should ask these. Maybe I should ask these questions beforehand. I didn't know. I was a victim.
You're a victim. You're never a victim. You got something out of it.
All right, let's go back to my thing. So I woke up this morning hot about all this KK shit and watching that little bitch like song. And wait, what is this? More lies. What does this say here? I can't even read it. It's so small. Let me open it up. Ven ahora, amiguito, a mujeres a las que follar y vidas de las que. Who the fuck? Where did you get that? Who made that? Who did that?
Not telling.
Who did that? The Spanish is actually really good. Who did that?
That was Mark, the infinitely tired.
Anyway, so I got up and I said, you know what? I was listening. I mean, this KK interview, it just blows me. And all the shit she said on stage, I'm like, this bitch is so full of shit. I did like the fact that she's starting to sound a little old. She's got that little Biden, you know, she's starting to sound her age finally. And so who do I blame for this? You know who I blame? I blame the beta ass biatch dudes who are the typical guy who thinks that happy wife makes happy life. That is not fucking true. Because women are emotional creatures, and if you have the idea that if I just make them happy, then everything's going to be great, that doesn't always hold true. It's about being a team and being a leader. And in the business context, you got to lead. And what happened with Steven Spielberg and George Lucas is what once was a girl that danced on a table in an indie movie and was grabbing coffee turned into Hollywood's, world global book of world records, but they just let her. I mean, how hard is it to be a fucking producer? I mean, seriously. I mean, what does a producer do? A producer goes and finds people to cut checks to and picks up checks for money. And if I got Steven Spielberg or George Lucas that I'm picking up checks and finding people to pay, trust me, it's going to be very fucking easy to be a great producer. Because that's pretty much all a fucking producer does. They deal with lawyers and they find people to pay to get shit done. And then they pick up checks from people that are financing shit. And if George Lucas and Steven Spielberg are the people I'm working for, trust me, it's not hard to be a great fucking producer. Guinness Book of World Records, my ass. So I blame George Lucas and I blame fucking Steven Spielberg as the ultimate enablers, especially Steven Spielberg. I can't even watch a fucking Steven Spielberg anything. I don't want to see Jaws. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to even see old fucking Indy. You know why? Because he fucking enabled the destruction of fucking of Star Wars for me. He enabled this bitch, let her get out of control, and then George Lucas, that simp ass beta biatch. Yeah, he created Star Wars, but he's also a fucking bad judge of character, as evidenced multiple times in his career, but most specifically with KK. So these two beta ass biatch dudes enabled and empowered. One enabled and developed, and the other empowered this bitch who now has destroyed everything that once meant so much to billions of people across this planet. So fuck George Lucas and fuck Steven Spielberg. Yeah, I said it.
I don't disagree with it. You got JJ from Steven. You got KK from Steven too. Isn't it amazing how it's JJ and KK? You got them both from Steven.
That's right. I can't watch anything Steven Spielberg did. I couldn't watch his last fucking movie, that self-serving egomaniac fucking, make-believe biopic about his life. I didn't watch that, and I'm not watching any of his old fucking shit. Anytime I see the name Steven Spielberg, I fucking want to puke. I literally want to puke. George, I just blame him because he's a beta-ass biatch, and he picked the wrong person because he has no real balls, which you can tell from almost any fucking interview. Anyway, rant over.
Rant over, rant off,
The chat's gonna turn on me. The world's gonna turn on me. That's the new high horse I'm going on for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Anyone invites me on a live stream, they're gonna hear me say this over and over and over again. But it's the fucking truth. Why do we have this bitch? Because of those two motherfuckers. Anyway.
Matt 6 disagrees with you. She says KK is a grown-ass adult. She is responsible for her own actions. George Lucas is perfect.
Yeah, but I blame Steven Spielberg for empowering and enabling and that bitch to get out of control. That's why she's out of the power. Anyway, whatever.
Punk Waddle, that's what I'm saying. You got JJ and you got KK. We get JK.
I'll get me started on Abrams. He fucked up my Star Trek.
Arwen says I'll watch his old stuff, not throwing the babies out with the dirty bathwater. See, that's what I'm saying. I can watch Raiders. I can watch.
Well, you people are better people than me. I woke up. You know what? I'm in the middle of tax season, so right now my mental faculties are not the best. So I am going to plead that I'm incredibly irritable. I'm low on sleep, and I'm probably not thinking straight, especially since I just live streamed Disney Plus with fucking Echo Base, the fucking Disney Plus with Echo Base Network.
Why?
Why not?
Why are you watching Disney Plus?
I was watching their celebration stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't even watch that on Disney Plus. Fuck that.
No, I watched The Mandalorian. I saw the Lizzo show.
Yeah, not doing that.
Well, we said we weren't going to watch Star Trek either, and you watched that. So, you know.
Well,
yeah, exactly. Well, the point of the matter is, see, that's you and I are funny because we're the exact same. We are literally like brothers. Oh, my mom says hi, by the way. I forgot to tell you the other day. She thanks you for calling me every day because we were talking about when I was in rehab the other day, and I forgot to tell you that was on Monday. So my mom said hi to you on Monday. Sorry, I forgot. Was it Monday yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
A lot of love. Give a lot of love to
She's
that.
Probably listening right now. Ma, this is Loki. We're here. I meant to tell him yesterday. Sorry, Ma. I'm telling him now. I'm gonna get busted later. I was supposed to tell you yesterday.
Max says hi, Mikey's mom. Chrono says hello, Mim's mom.
Yeah. She says I have potty mouth. My mom says I have potty mouth.
You do.
Well, I don't.
We both do.
Well, me more than you. Apparently, according to Mom, me way more than you. Accordingly, but then you walk on water.
Oh my God, I do not.
Oh, my mom loves you, dude. Oh my God, you so walk on water to her. It's like, how is Mijo Loki? Mijo Loki. Oh, and then now she's calling you Mijo. What she call it? Mijo Stone Loki. I was like, that's
Mijo Stone Loki.
Like, what happened to Loki? She's like, wasn't his name Stone Loki? No, Ma, it's a character on this. Okay, what? Yeah, call him Mijo Stone Loki. But there was some good this weekend announced.
Oh, really?
Ray's coming back.
I don't even.
She's gonna get her own movie, Loki. And I just want to say, for those people that are harassing me on Twitter, no, I am not the father, and that is a fake picture.
Holy shit!
Where she's pregnant.
Thank you, Culture. Good morning.
You both curse quite a bit.
It's your baby.
Well, you know what? Neither me nor
You're in the Disney Plus stuff.
Neither me nor Loki curse as much as Culture Casino live streams. That's for sure.
You're in the Disney Plus stuff. You're the Mexalorian. So yeah, you totally could.
Steven Spielberg's in chat. Oh, I'm busted.
Where?
Steven Spielberg's in the chat. I'm busted.
Steven Spielberg. Oh, Culture.
I don't know. Someone named Steven Spielberg's in the chat.
Really?
Yeah. See, it's Steven Spielberg. You can't see it? Here. I'll highlight it for you. I'm surprised you can't see it. You seriously can't see it?
I guess I'm going blind.
Want some Bud Light? Want some Bud Light Mexican Iron Man? No, I don't want any Bud Light.
Oh, there he is. Okay. He was up too high. I see him now.
Yeah, no,
he's above the Culture Casino.
I don't want Bud Light. Anyway, so Daisy Ridley's coming back. She's Ray. She's gonna get her own movie. Supposedly.
Pregnant with your baby, the Mexalorian's baby.
No,
yeah.
No.
Yeah. You remember that window that Baru was hanging on when she was like, "Tell your uncle it makes sure it doesn't speak Bachi."
She's already got a boyfriend. She's with Kylo. She's with Kylo Ren. I don't touch other dudes' girlfriends.
You went out that window.
What window?
The window that Baru was standing at when she was like, "Tell your uncle to make sure that the droid speaks Bachi." You were like out the window like Boba Fett, and Ray was none the wiser and woke up and thought it was like a Force baby.
I have to admit that British accent does kind of light my taco fires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yep. My mom's up. Hi, Ma. She just texted me. Hi, Ma. Okay, now, all right. No more bad words now. Rest of the show. No more bad words. No more bad words.
Daisy's gonna save Star Wars. Mhm.
Right. And I just want to say that although I am confident that I am not the father of alleged raised baby pick in that baby,
Oh, what's
I am,
yours?
I am not agreeing to any DNA testing from the Intergalactic Republic. The new Republic.
There's already a scene of her walking around holding her stomach, going, "It feels like it's playing the mariachis in my belly." Well, of course,
Okay, the
next
chat
to
is
Iron
the
Baby.
chat is being mean to me and not providing a safe space at all. I don't appreciate it. You guys are not being a safe space. 6, you stop that.
What'd she say? Trying to find it.
Here, I'll find
I
it.
guess I'm
Here.
just blind. I don't touch other dudes' girlfriends, just their wives. That's true.
No,
That's true.
no.
It's true. You remember when you were telling me about the party? Oh, your mom's listening. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. I'm right though
About what?
about that one chick. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, look,
Oh.
it's J. Abrams. Good
Oh, let's
morning,
see what
JJ.
this asshole has to say.
Quit
Hey,
your-
asshole.
Quit with your crap. You know you love my movies, and I'm going to shove Ray down your throat. Do you want some more Ray?
No, thank you.
The accounts are just flying in here this morning. Mahogany Draws with the $5 super chat says, when the Mexalorian jumps out of a window in Camino or Coruscant, he flies now. He flies now. He flies now. Thank you so much, Mac, for that $5 super chat, brother. This one is just for you. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. Michael Gonzalez says, true myth, Dana Mulvaney gave birth to Ray Palpatine.
What? Probably.
The Bud Light thing. Whatever.
Probably.
I don't know their pronouns. So
wait,
is
what?
the father of Ray's baby, and when it gives birth, it's going to come out with a can of Penta. Uh-oh. I think JJ knows a little more than meets the eye.
No, JJ doesn't know shit.
It's gonna come out and go, wanna Penta? Don't you wanna Penta? Papa Iron Man wants a Penta.
JJ Abrams is the same as KK. They announce shit that never happens. But the Mexalorian series is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you can count it. You heard it here live.
If it doesn't get shelved first.
Yeah, if it doesn't get shelved, that's yeah.
Let Star Wars burn in the unholy fires of woke. That's what I'm saying. I don't watch Disney Plus. I'm not going to watch any more of the crap. I'm not watching Star Wars. I'm not watching The Mandalorian. I'm not watching Bad Batch. I'm not watching any of that shit. So it's over. I understand that people don't want it to be over, that people want to continue to do this. I can't believe that they betrayed the fandom and oh my God, Mikey, it's heir to the Empire. They're fixing Star Wars. It's heir to the Empire. Yeah, right. They're going to fuck it up. And it's not going to be what you think it is. And they're replacing people with people they want in it because this is Princess Wars, ladies and gentlemen. It's Princess Wars. It's not Star Wars anymore. Star Wars fucking bought the farm back when they bought this shit. Star Wars is gone. You've got Princess Wars now. And it's always going to be Princess Wars. Did you catch that shit about during the interviews and stuff for Celebration where they were like, we believe there is no good or evil. Star Wars isn't about good or evil. Uh-huh.
See that?
Yes.
And look at that. Look down there. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Whose
hell
signature is that? You know? Timothy Zahn.
Timothy Zahn.
Yep. It's my Thrawn book. My Thrawn comic book. See?
Yep.
But we're not going to get this story, are we, Loki?
No, you're not going to get that Thrawn either.
We're not going to get this story, are we?
No.
Why not?
because they can't make that story.
Because
Even
the
if
voice-
they, even
the
if they
voice is
brought,
female.
even if they brought Timothy Zahn over and had him write a treatment that they were going to write a script at, it'd get all fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Do you know why the budget for the new Indiana Jones movie has gone through the roof? Because they've done multiple rewrites, multiple reshoots. Why? Because it's not woke enough for their woke team that watches this and tells them, okay, it's woke enough, you're good to go.
Dude,
We
I
hear
don't
about
understand.
reshoots and audience reviews and all this shit about how audience didn't like it and they had to go back and film it. It's not that these test audiences are not liking something that's bad. It's not bad. It's that it's good and it doesn't have enough woke bullshit in it, because these aren't just regular test audiences. These people are sensitivity reviewers that sit there and watch these movies and tell them all the things. Oh, you can't have this joke. Oh, you can't say this. Oh, you can't joke about this. Oh, this person isn't acting like this. And they have to go back and they have to change it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
You didn't know about that? We
Well-
talked about this just a couple weeks ago.
Sensitivity reviewers?
Yeah, they've got okay, you know how with the writers, they've got the sensitivity readers that
Yeah.
read through the books and tell them what's wrong with it. Oh, well, you
Oh, yeah.
can't say this anymore and you can't do this. And they went through like Charlie and the Chocolate
That was
Factory.
huge in Comicsgate. That was huge back in the day in Comicsgate.
Okay, well, Disney has watchers that watch the film before it comes out. This is a big Hollywood thing now. So you've got multiple studios that do this. It's not just Disney anymore.
Okay.
That watch the movies before they come out and tell them this is inappropriate. You can't do this.
Really?
And they go over the scripts too. And I can hear some people, well, why didn't they just go over the scripts, Loki? They do that. They have sensitivity readers that go over the script. The problem is not everybody catches anything. This is why the Ant-Man 3 was so fucking weird and had so many weird things like the helmets going up when they shouldn't have and all that shit, because they had people watching this saying, no, you can't do this. You got to do this. Remember how chopped up the first or the last Star Wars movie, the Skywalker one, the last one that Rey was in. Do you remember that? Remember how that was all chopped up? That was the test bed for this because of Solo. I can't believe you didn't know that. Okay.
No,
so,
this is all news to me about the sensitivity reviewers. I didn't know about this. This is your Mexican Iron Man is not as knowledgeable as Loki in all things.
okay, so Solo gets completely cut up and redone. You do remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the reason why is that they were able to film and do all that shit and do like 75-80% of the movie before KK got turned on to the fact that there was a whole bunch of inappropriate shit in that movie. They were just, they were making their kind of Star Wars movie. Right? So they get fucking Fudge Nuts, the redheaded little bastard from Happy Days. I can't remember his name right now. They get him to come in and fix
Ron
it.
Howard.
Ron Howard, thank you. But they're like, we're never doing.
Fudge Nut?
Yeah, Fudge Nuts, the redheaded little bastard from Happy Days. Anyway, Ron Howard. So they get Ron Howard to come in and fix it. So they're not going to let that happen again. So what they do is they get JJ to send them the dailies and they edit on the fly during Rise of Soywalker.
Well,
they're editing on the floor the day of filming. Okay, remember how everyone was saying that it was down to the wire and that they were still doing this and that 2 months before the movie's out, they're still filming and they're still reshooting and all this shit. That's because they were editing and putting the movie together on the floor with the dailies.
Wow, that sounds dumb.
So a part couldn't be in the movie without approval from multiple sources. So to prevent this from happening again, which they're just finding fault in everything, so it doesn't matter anyway. To prevent all that shit from happening again, they have a group of sensitivity watchers that watch these movies and tell them you can't do this, you can't have this, you can't say this. You've got to have more of this. This isn't brought out enough. You need to do this more. And that's why you've got constant reshoots out of Marvel, Disney, and Lucasfilm. Because they're telling them you can't do this, you've got to do this. And they're listening and they're doing everything they're being told to do. They've literally got overseers that are telling them you have to do more of this and you do less of this, and you can't make a joke about this, and this is insensitive, you can't do this. They're being controlled basically and blackmailed by these companies. And just like now we've got the social credit score, all that shit's coming out. We're learning more and more about that. How banks are only working with certain people that have this. Oh, well, you have to have this, and you have what's going on with Bud Light and all of this shit. Everything's being steered in this direction. Captain Spire with $5 super chat. Darth Angelus is single-handedly recreating the era of the Empire in a CG production. The last bastion of Star Wars is the independent creators. Why not work on something that's yours? I understand that there's this love and there's this, God, I want to see this. But if you're going to go through all of that, if you're going to go through all of that creation and all of that energy and all of that passion, why not put it into something you created? I understand it's going to be big, and I'm not trying to squash on anybody's dreams, but at the end of the day, that's not his property. And yeah, you can do that. Why don't you take that passion and that love and make something of your own? I'm not bashing on him. I'm not kicking him while he's down. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying, put all that energy and hard work and commitment into something that you love, that you created. And fuck Disney. They own Star Wars. That's not going to change. That's not going to change. I understand you want to fix stuff. I understand you want to go through the movie. I remember when that one dude over at Geeks and Gamers spent all that time editing The Last Jedi. You remember that? And making Luke a hero and changing the way everything was and all that shit. And that's great. That's great. It was absolutely great. But guess what? It's not official and no one remembers it now. And it's like, goddamn, dude, all that work, all that effort. Ivan Ortega. Thank you, Chris Persia. And dude, yes, God bless him for doing what he did. Damn straight. But it doesn't change the fact that fucking The Last Jedi is a horrible ass movie. And Lucasfilm is never going to change it. Because it's owned by a rat. And that's just the way it is. I'm not going to go and see Disney movies. I'm not going to go and see Star Wars movies. I'm not going to subscribe to Disney Plus. I'm not going to watch anything on Disney Plus. If there's something that I need to see that the company is doing, there are ways to watch without going through Disney Plus.
So you're not going to go to the big fandom movie event for the Return of the Jedi celebration in theaters?
No, I'm not, because I'm not giving Disney any money.
Oh, good.
I don't care if Lucas gets half of what those tickets.
He doesn't.
He doesn't, because it's all going to Disney.
Exactly.
So no, I'm not. I would love to, but guess what? When I was in my teens, before Phantom Menace came out, I got to go see Star Wars, Empire, and Return of the Jedi before Phantom Menace came out. Before that, I got to go see the THX movies. And before that, when I was a very little Loki, I got to see Return of the Jedi, and I whooped when the Ewoks came out and started decimating the stormtroopers. I thought that was the most magical damn thing, that teddy bears are kicking ass and taking names and shooting arrows at the stormtroopers. Coolest thing ever. So I got to see all that. I've experienced Star Wars Return of the Jedi 3 times in theaters. I'm happy. I can live with that. My money is not going to go to Disney. We will be out in Florida in October, Mikey, and none of my money is going to Disney.
Nope, we're going to Universal. Woohoo!
That's right.
That'll be my second time at Universal because I'm taking Max there this summer. So that'll be my second trip.
And when kids start going, I don't want to go to Disney. I want to go here. You got to think about that.
God, I was flipped out when Max said he wanted to go to Universal instead. That flipped me out because I was kind of stressing out a little bit because I don't want to give Disney any money, and I knew that this summer is his big 10-year-old birthday trip to Orlando summer trip, and I was kind of like, golly, I didn't know how to bring it up really per se. I mean, I would have brought it up because I didn't really want to go, but he did it on his own, all on his own. I just asked him. I said, "Hey, we're going in October. We're going in June or July. Besides the Kennedy Space Center, do you want to go to Disney or Universal?" He didn't hesitate a second. He came right back. Oh, Universal. I was like, "What?"
Universal.
He was like right out of the gate. Boom, boom.
Soul Assassin says Universal in Texas give them a bank.
Yeah, they're opening more theme parks around the country, supposedly, right? Is Texas the only one, or there more than that?
Oh, there's more than that. You know what's funny? There's more than just Disney out in Florida. But I keep hearing these really funny comments like if Disney leaves and that's what they need to do, they need to just leave. Florida's a dead state if Disney leaves.
Dude, Disney can't go anywhere.
Oh, but they're saying it's all threats.
Where are they gonna go?
A large part of this woke crowd wants Disney to just pack up their bags and leave Florida.
And go where?
And go wherever. Take it somewhere else. Take it on the road.
Middle America, Nebraska, where it's like 4 months of the year is freaking below freezing.
And that's what I don't think they understand.
Arizona?
You moved to somewhere. Okay, so if you move to somewhere like Missouri, guess what? 6 months out of the year, it's gray, it's raining, it's cold. And the other 6 months, you might have some really pretty and hot days, but it's still 6 months out of the year. It is cloudy, raining, or cold as hell.
Well, there's no place for them to. Anybody who's been to Disneyland in LA, there is no room for fucking expansion there. Like none.
No.
None. I mean, I've been to Disneyland multiple times. I mean, I don't even know how many times I've been there because our family well, I'm not anymore, but we were season pass holders fucking forever for like 2 decades. Dude, there is no place to expand in California. I mean, and fucking Orlando, don't they have like the equivalent like geographic area of like freaking like part of New York City or something like that? Isn't it something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, let's just pick it up. You know where with Disney you can take your woke ass Orlando with your gay pride, celebration things. Why don't you just go to the moon? Just go to the moon. Yeah, McKinney Draws has got it.
The people saying that don't realize that Disney World is literally the size of San Francisco. It's literally impossible for them to move all of that to another state. No, they'd have to leave a lot of it. They'd have to just leave a lot of it there. It'd basically become the Chernobyl of Florida. It'd just be a ghost town. There'd be nothing there. You'd have, the castle, all that shit. They just have to leave all that there. I mean, you could pack up the rides, but you can't pack up all the rest of that shit. And you've got basically a city underground too. So you've got an underground city that operates just like the above ground.
Yeah.
Universal is building an indoor park in Edmonton right next door to Edmonton Mall, which is massive. It would be the Chernobyl of Florida, except even more toxic. Yes, Machini draws. And thank you, brother, for the $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one's just for you, brother. We're gonna burn that fucking village down this morning. Go! And yes, Mags, I absolutely agree. And that was the point I was trying to make. The people that are like, just move the park are absolute idiots. They'd be abandoning billions of dollars is what they'd be doing. Billions of dollars they'd be abandoning. So I want to see Disney take the plunge. By all means, evacuate Disney World. by all means, pack up and move.
Well,
I
the only
want to
way-
see that.
the
I
only-
dare them. I fucking double dare them.
The only way to have any impact on this company, because if you look at the financials of this thing, it's a pretty straight up story. Just look at the last freaking decade. What they've spent, like, what, 4 or 5 billion on Marvel, 4 or 5 billion on Lucasfilm. They've spent, what was it, 66 billion net on Fox. Then they've lost, what, 10 is it 10 or 11 or 12? It's something like 11 or 12 billion on Disney Plus content, which doesn't even count how much it costs to build the thing out. I think, from what I was talking about with Culture the other day on a live stream. Dude, I mean, what's and then they're woke as hell. And that speech by Iger, Jesus Christ, it's like he's like the Winston Churchill of woke, equating that this woke transsexualization crap that they're doing with kids and generally with the park attractions and all their TV and film releases is like equating it with the civil rights movement and World War II. I mean, literally, Iger thinks that the way he was talking, he was trying to make him sound like he's some kind of Winston Churchill of woke. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, and it's just horrific. It's horrific. I think Universal is gonna smells blood in the water. Dude, did you see these numbers from Mario?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you seen
over
these
$200
numbers?
million? Oh yeah.
Dude, between Avatar, Top Gun, and freaking Mario, those are like 3 middle fingers to Hollywood, literally. Oh, by the way, our girlfriend Grace Randolph said there's no way that movie's hitting $1 billion.
Mario?
Yeah.
Oh no, kids are gonna want to go back and see it again and again. They're gonna bug their parents. They're gonna be the ones pulling them pants like going, Mario, 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 Mario. Fuck, all right. We'll go again. No, it's gonna hit $1 billion. They can kiss my ass. There, see, and I was trying to get into this somewhat yesterday, and I know what you were talking to me about, and you were like, dude, just don't let it bother you. Here's the deal. And here's the deal. So many people are so preoccupied about becoming just as big as the legacy media that they're turning into the legacy media. And that's the problem. They want to be what the legacy media is. They want to be what everyone's turning into to get their information from. And they're so preoccupied with that they're making the exact same mistakes that the legacy media makes. And when you sit there and you turn something on, you're like, God, can I even trust what this motherfucker's saying because of this, and that?
Anybody that's a rumor channel, you cannot trust 100% of anything they say. All you can do is get entertained by it. I laugh at all of it these days. I laugh at all of it. That's why the joke about, here, I'm going to let people in on a news flash. The reason why why do I make a joke about not being a YouTuber, Loki? You tell me. Why?
Because you don't want to be a YouTuber.
Because why?
Because of drama, because of bullshit, and
I don't want it to feel like a job, and I don't want to turn into what a lot of these YouTubers have turned into, including some of those that I'm a fan of.
And I guess that's what I'm trying to say, Script. The alternative will eventually become the mainstream. It is inevitable. I guess I just think we're better than that.
No.
That's the problem.
No. Thinking that, Loki, I love you to pieces, and thinking that optimistically is put as much stock on that as I put stock that KK was getting walked off the stage this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna make it a week of KK. We're gonna take Star Wars Celebration, and it's all gonna be about the accomplishments of KK as we show her the door. Oh, but wait, that didn't happen. Magic Mags, who's been a member for 11 months and is a member of Loki's army, hasn't hit Japan or South Korea yet. It will most definitely hit 1 billion. Oh yeah, Mario's going to be big. Mario's going to get it big. And good morning, Script. Hope you're doing well, brother. No, you're right. You're right. I just like to think that we're better than that. Tendency for people to replace those whom they attack is more than probable.
This conversation just happened on with the Salty Nerd podcast, guys. Because look at what something big happened on YouTube last week. Something monumental happened. Did you know that Critical Drinker interviewed Russell Crowe?
No shit. No, I did not know that.
This just happened. It was
Drinker interviewed Russell Crowe. Holy shit.
5 days ago. It was on Thursday, I think, or Friday. I'm not sure. I'm having the dates wrong, but when it was released, but it was a pre-taped. But Chris Gore set it up. Is the inside scoop. Chris knew a guy that knew Russell Crowe. Who, I can't remember the name of the director, the producer, and Critical Drinker had an exclusive one-on-one interview with Russell Crowe. And the fact that now, of course, Critical Drinker has a very large fan base, but the fact that that happened is huge. It is huge. I mean, that's major. I think that falls direct in line with what Script's talking about, which is inevitable. Now, the thing is, Loki, Hollywood hates people like you. They hate people like Critical Drinker. They hate people like Midnight's Edge. You know, YouTube, by Hollywood people standards, is looked down upon so much so. We as fans are looked down upon, but you as creators, they hate all of you bitterly. The fact that you have an audience every morning, I mean, okay, there's 50, 60 people here. Maybe it'll be 100, 300 that'll watch the replay show. But that echoes that, you know, that echoes throughout all of YouTube all day long. I mean, you know, I mean, just look at the number of views you have over the last year. I know we don't have to tell everybody what it is, but it's a big ass freaking number.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
we do a lot of shows.
You do a lot of shows and you have a lot of view hours, a mountain ton, more than people would think. And so, but people like you who are broadcasting with authenticity, with sincerity, accuracy, they hate that because they can't control the message. And what you say resounds. It speaks to me. It speaks to everybody in this chat. It speaks to others because that level of authenticity drives them nuts. There's integrity in the work that you do. There's integrity in what J3PO does. There's integrity in what Midnight's Edge and other channels do. And that drives them absolutely nuts. So, but as Script says, it is inevitable because the delivery medium of this platform cannot be swayed very easily. Sure, maybe there's a few people that get swayed here and there on occasion by a Hollywood person or not, insider or not. But overall, that's not the rule. Those are exceptions. So I think what we have to hold on to is we have to just stay the course and we have to fight this thing out. Some things die in the process. There's some IP in this culture war. I've come to the conclusion that I can't give a shit about Disney anymore for my kid, for example, because I'm not one of these people that's going to say, oh, they're going to turn the corner and in 6 to 10 years, we're going to get good Star Wars. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I have a 10-year-old today. I have to make decisions as to what he watches today. I have to make decisions about what movies he sees today. Not when I'm like 70, 80 years old and maybe Star Wars gets saved. I have to worry about shit today. So we have to at this point, we're fighting a culture war to save the culture and what was once great about this country and what's once great about other countries that embrace our freedoms. That's the war we've got to fight. And in the process, we're going to lose some IPs like Star Trek, like Star Wars, and like others. But yet the fight remains. So thank you for everything you do. And thanks for having me on today. And you keep doing what you do and drive these Hollywood people nuts because I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that have been doing this a lot longer than I have, and a lot of people out there that I have the absolute utmost respect for because of how they carry themselves and what they do on this platform. Culture is one of those people. Absolute utmost respect for Culture because he does it right. He does it right, and I don't want to see. I don't want to see this all come to a crashing halt because fucking people are stupid and can't just think for 5 seconds for themselves. But I don't know. That's not my problem. And you're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. That's not my problem. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass Monday through Friday. I'm all out of bubblegum. So thank you for riding shotgun with me, brother. Thank you
for being here. I love the show. Thank everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here on this live stream and everybody listening on the replay. We love y'all. Thanks.
Oh yeah, guys. We will be back. I will be back later on tonight over on Pops, where we're going to be talking about the Mario movie. Until then, hold on. Mr. Buttcrack Media with $5.50 Canadian super chat. So this is how I come to listen, because Loki is blunt, honest, and authentic and tells it as it is. It's refreshing. Thank you, my friend. That means everything. That means absolutely everything. People who say shit like that, and when someone says that they make mornings bearable each and every morning, you guys make my morning bearable each and every morning. So if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't keep getting up for this shit. You guys make the fires burn bright, and that's why I said that. Thank you, Mr. Buttcrack Media. Thank you, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak, friend, enter, and we will see you guys on the next Mornings of Mischief tomorrow for YouTube Talk. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.